Brad Pitt, one of Hollywood's most enduring and respected actors, is known for his calm demeanor, polished professionalism, and ability to handle even the most probing interviews with grace. That's why what happened during his recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live came as a shock to everyone in the studio and those who heard about it afterward. What began as a standard late-night interview to promote his upcoming project reportedly turned into a tense confrontation that led to Pitt being asked to leave the set, an outcome almost unheard of in his long and celebrated career according to those in attendance. The segment started off the way many of Pitt's interviews typically do, relaxed, friendly, filled with light humor and casual anecdotes. Kimmel, known for his sharp wit and often sarcastic tone, welcomed Pitt with warmth and kicked off the conversation with jokes about the actor's latest film and his age-defying looks. The audience responded enthusiastically, laughing along as Pitt played into the humor, smiling and nodding, but things reportedly took a turn when Kimmel pivoted toward more personal topics. While the details of the exchange are not officially confirmed, what followed was visibly uncomfortable. Kimmel made a comment or joke, apparently meant to be funny, that didn't land well with Pitt. The actor's smile faded, and he began answering more tersely, his body language shifting from relaxed to visibly tense. At first, the crowd thought it might be part of an act, but it quickly became clear that the mood had changed. What many found particularly unusual was how uncharacteristically direct Pitt became. Rather than brushing off the moment or steering the conversation in another direction, he reportedly challenged Kimmel on the spot. In a tone that was calm but firm, he made it known that he didn't appreciate the line of questioning or the personal implication behind it. The exchange grew more uncomfortable, with the room noticeably quieting. Kimmel, taken aback, tried to defuse the situation with humor, but Pitt didn't play along. What followed was a few awkward seconds of silence before Pitt stood up and calmly walked off stage. The show immediately cut to an unplanned commercial break, leaving the audience stunned. When the program returned, Kimmel addressed the moment with a half-hearted joke, but the tension lingered. While there was no shouting or dramatic outburst, the situation was clearly serious enough that Pitt didn't return to finish the interview. What added to the gravity of the moment was that it was so out of character. Pitt has spent decades handling all types of interviews, light, serious, even provocative, without ever walking off. This time, however, something had struck a chord, and he chose to exit rather than continue under circumstances he found inappropriate or offensive. Those close to the show reportedly worked quickly behind the scenes to smooth things over. While no public statements were made immediately, it was evident that the incident had left an impact. The rest of the episode proceeded as scheduled, but the audience's focus had shifted. Even the guests who followed Pitt seemed to approach their own segments with more caution. This event marks a rare public confrontation for Pitt, who is typically known for being diplomatic and steady even under pressure. For someone as seasoned as he is in managing public appearances, it takes a significant moment to push boundaries this far. It raises interesting questions about what triggered the response and why it mattered so much to him in that moment. There's speculation that Pitt's reaction may not have been about the specific joke or comment but rather a larger feeling of being misunderstood or misrepresented, something he has dealt with many times over the years in the media. He has spoken in the past about wanting to be seen beyond the surface and taken seriously for the depth he brings to his work and life. Perhaps this moment was about asserting that, drawing a line when it felt like he was being reduced to an old narrative. In the days following, fans expressed a wide range of reactions. Some supported Pitt's decision to walk away from a situation he found uncomfortable, while others were surprised by the suddenness of it all. Regardless of perspective, the moment was a powerful reminder that even those with decades of fame and media experience have limits, and that mutual respect, even in a televised setting, is non-negotiable.